Salut, prieteni! Episodul cu numărul 22 din Gothic 2 Night of the Raven în limba română. Ce am făcut până acum? Am luat o tabliță de piatră din mlaștină, am luat pe fraierică geamantanul ăsta care nu ne lăsa să intrăm. Hai totuși să vedem ce se întâmplă în tabăra din mlaștină.
Hey, what happened down there?
I flattened Franco.
Am topit pe Franco.
Then now it's your job to make sure the lazy dogs do their work every day.
Hey, I'm not here to be bothered with the hunters. I want to enter the camp.
Forget it. You did in Franco. Now you're the leader, so do your job.
If I'm the leader, then I decide who goes in next. And I decided that I'm next.
It isn't that easy. We haven't asked for anyone, so no one gets in.
Thoris can send a new leader for the hunters. Then there will be a vacancy inside for me.
You don't give up, do you? Okay. Then move your butt inside.
Gata.
Thoris will make sure that the hunters won't have to live without a leader. What are you waiting for? And get yourself a pickaxe.
Drăguț. Foarte, foarte two-paced personajul nostru. El e șeful, el decide cine intră. În fine, deci am ajuns frumos, nu? Elegant cât de cât. Hai să mergem mai departe. Opa!
Ah, who have we here then? Looky, looky. There you are. I've got good news and bad news for you.
Ia zi-o pe aia rea întâi să scap.
First, tell me the bad news.
Raven is looking for you. So are his guards. Actually, all the bandits are looking for you. And if they find you, they'll kill you.
A lot of people have already tried that.
Then your combat skills are as good as your craftiness. Coming into the camp with some of our armor is like the sheep coming to the wolves. Your life is hanging by a thin thread, son of danger.
Și vestea
And what's
bună?
the good news?
Well, I don't really know why, but you've made yourself a couple of powerful enemies. You can count yourself lucky that I recognized you and no one else. Because I am understanding and sociable.
How much do you want?
Oh, no, please. I don't want to extort gold from you. I wouldn't dream of it.
Then what do you want?
Recently, somebody tried to get Esteban out of the way, but he ran into the bodyguards. Go to Esteban and talk to him. Afterwards, we'll talk again.
Așa, deci se pare că ăsta ne-a recunoscut după posterul ăla care, dacă mai țineți minte, în al doilea episod, cred, ne-am întâlnit cu niște bandiți. Și unul dintre ei ne-a spus că să fim căutați. Senian ăsta, asta e o chestie foarte tare. Deci în Gothic 1 Senian îl găseați în taverna aia din Gabra Nouă, din New Camp, și era un digger, să nu fiu rasist, caucazian, da? Uite cum e ăsta de spate, Emiliu. E, prin magie s-a transformat în nigger, în Gothic 2. Dar cine suntem noi să judecăm Piranha Bytes for the Win? Așa, hai să mergem la Esteban să vedem care e business-ul.
Hey, if you're looking for a decent trader here in the camp, then you just found him. My hut is right behind Esteban, so if you need anything, come on by.
Aha, deci fiți când mai țineți minte, din Gothic 1, în tabăra veche, era băiatul care vindea tot felul de chestii. Hai să vorbim cu Esteban.
So you're the fellow who fought his way into camp, huh?
That got around fast.
Franco was a tough nut. No one messed with him. No one. Except you. Just to make it clear, if you try the same shit with me, I'll kill you.
That'll only cause more trouble.
I want to get into the mine.
Of course you do. Then you're in the right place with me. Because everyone who digs in the mine gets to keep a hefty share of the gold. And I hand out the red stones you need so that Thoris will let you in.
Give me one of those red stones.
Okay, but they aren't free. Normally I demand a share of the gold the boys get for digging. How much do you know about mining gold, huh? You don't appear to know a whole lot about it. If I give you a redstone, it won't be because you're such a great digger. No. I have another job for you.
What sort of job?
One of the bandits planned to kill me. But instead, my guards killed him.
He was hot for your job, huh?
Ah, he was an idiot. Thug without a brain. He never would have got the idea to attack me on his own. Nah. He was only fulfilling a contract. Someone else sent him.
So, I'm supposed to find out who was behind it.
Whoever sent me this assassin will pay for it. Find him, and I'll let you into the mine.
Senyan sent me to you about this business.
Senyan? He also works for me. I told him he should keep his eyes open.
How should I go about it?
Everyone here in the camp knows about it. So you're playing with all your cards on the table, huh? Try to find out who's on my side and who isn't. And don't let the boys make a fool of you. Talk to Snaff. That fat cook picks up a lot.
Hai să vedem să vorbim cu Snaff, da? Snaff, tot din Goticul, nu? Este bucătarul ăla pe care... Da, să vorbesc cu Senyan.
Hey, you!
Ia, stai un pic. Hai să salvez 22, da? Să văd dacă poți să-i fur cașcavalul ăsta.
Hey!
Prea bun.
I've talked to Esteban.
And did he tell you about the attack?
He ordered me to find out who sent the assassin. Do you know anything about that?
No more than you do. I'm also on the hunt for the guy behind it. And now we come to the interesting part.
Let's hear it.
I want you to do your job well. I want you to find the traitor, and when you have found him, I want you to kill him for me. Then I will pocket the reward. I have your wanted poster. Don't forget that. Do your job and do it well. You can figure out what will happen otherwise.
Ok.
I don't really have a choice.
I knew we would come to an agreement. When you find out who the guy is, we'll kill the tick together. And now beat it. You know what you have to do.
Așa, deci Snaff, îl mai țineți minte, este bucătarul ăla din tabăra veche, care se afla în jurul, pe lângă poarta castelului. Hai să
Hey,
vedem.
you!
Do you want to eat or chatter? What'll it be?
Simplu să-i fur banii. Ha, tare.
What do you know about the attack?
The thing with Esteban? You know how it is. The barkeeper hears everything, but never takes sides.
So do you know something?
I didn't say that.
If you were in my place, what would you do?
I would think about what I know about the guy behind it. First, it was probably one of the bandits. That means he's here in the camp. Second, that he's here in the camp means that he is watching you. Third, as long as he thinks that you're on Esteban's side, he'll never reveal himself to you. So, the interesting question is, what are your chances of finding your man?
What are my chances of finding my man?
They're pretty dim. Some people have noticed that you're involved with Senyan. You'll have to break off your connection with him. Otherwise, you'll never have a chance of finding the one responsible for the attack.
Thanks.
Hey, I didn't tell you anything you didn't already know. Got it?
What do people here think of Esteban?
You'll have to be a bit more precise. Each piece of information will cost you
How much?
10 gold pieces.
No fucking way.
What do you think of Esteban?
Whoever talks about him is soon dead.
What's on the menu?
I want to try out a new dish. Fire strips and hammer sauce.
Hammer sauce. Da, deci aici e în felul următor. Dacă îi ziceți sos de ciocan, o să vă dea și faceți misiunea, o să vă dea un fel de mâncare care vă dă un strength. Dacă îi ziceți dungi de foc, o să vă dea ceva de mană. Hai să o luăm pe aia de strength, de putere, că e bună orice ar fi.
Hammer sauce?
A sauce made from hammer-hard booze. I have a recipe from a guy called Lou. You get the ingredients and distill the booze up on the alchemist's bench. Then I'll make a sauce out of it. What do you think?
Ok.
Okay, I'll do it.
All right. Here's the recipe.
Așa, hai să vedem rețeta ăstuia. Deci, rețeta pentru ciocanul lui Lu. Am nevoie de o sticlă de apă, 2 napi și o porție recentă de ierburi de mlaștină. Un dinte de șarpe de mlaștină. Într-un paharel de rum. Deci singurele chestii care trebuie să le mai cumpăr sunt, cred că sticla lor de apă o am. Sunt napii, care îi luăm de la fisc. Hai să vorbim cu fisc, că parcă el are 10 napi de vânzărică. După care să mergem să preparăm.
Show me your wares.
Nap. 2 a zis, nu? Altceva ce mai dă și acele astea. 10 mere bune. Vin alb, cin. Să iau săgețile măcar de la el. Și să mai iau și câteva poțiuni. Hai să mai iau și poțiuni, că sunt ieftine de alea pista mea. În fine, hai. Să fac repede mâncărica asta. După care să-l găsim pe cel din spatele atacului lui Esteban. Mă, era și ceva și pe aici. Era ceva și pe aici, pe spatele astea. Iarbă de foc. Atât. Iarbă vindecătoare. Să culez de piele. Aha, știam eu că mai e ceva pe aici. N-am venit degeaba. De obicei trebuie să căutați în lucrurile astea mai ascunse, mai... care nu vă sar în vedere chiar așa ușor. Așa. Ia să vedem. Poțiuni. Poțiuni speciale, cred că e. Nu. Rafinează lichior ciocanului. Da. Deci am făcut ciocanul lui. Hai să-i dăm ciocan. Lui Snaf, să ne dea poțiunea de unul strâng. Și asta, fraților, e Lucia. Dacă mai țineți minte, e prietena lui Elvrich, nepotul lui maestrului Torban din Corinis. Vorbim cu ea imediat. Și hai să dăm un Snaf.
I distilled the booze.
Excellent. Then I'll finish it. Here, you can try a portion right away. That'll put some strength in your arm. Oh, and if I can help you again, for you, all information is free from now on.
Mersi. Ia să vedem. Dungile de foc. Tocan. Care n-ai bine? Uite, asta e. Forță bonusul. Forța și energia vieții. N-am fost atent dacă mi-a crescut și viața. Puncte de învățare, sunt curios. 36. Mai am nevoie. Și aici, dacă mai țineți voi minte, mesaj important. Hai să-l citim. Deci, salut. Lu a dispărut din mlaștină. Probabil a fost mâncat de șerpi de mlaștină. Mai rău, cheia de la ușa sa a dispărut odată cu el. Găsești-o și poți păstra lucrurile lui Lu. Snaf. Deci, mai țineți minte, am găsit o cheie în burta unui șarpe de mlaștină. Și cheie care deschide ușa aceasta. Și aici găsim o rețetă, dacă mai țineți minte că v-am zis. Tipul ăla din tabăra piraților căuta o rețetă pentru o băutură foarte puternică și noi o găsim aici. Stânga, 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 dreapta, dreapta, stânga, 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 dreapta, dreapta, stânga, stânga, dreapta. Ui, ce noroc. Unde era rețeta aia? Știu că era aici. Cutia asta. Dreapta, 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 stânga, stop. Dreapta, dreapta, stânga, stânga, dreapta, dreapta, dreapta. Deci 3 poțiuni și rețeta pentru ciocanul dublu rafinat. Ăsta dacă îl creați și îl beți, muriți. O zic după acum. Hai să o citim, dublu rafinat. Ia o porție din ciocanul lui Lu și rafinează-l din nou. Acesta mexit trebuie făcut de făcătorii de defăcătorii de băuturi de experiență. În cazul unui neștiutor, în care un neștiutor încearcă asta, el nu numai că va vorbi, va și muri. Deci trebuie să-i dăm lui... să-i dăm tipul lui din tabăra piraților.
Hey.
Samuel, parcă. Bună, Lucia.
Aren't you from Corinus?
Don't remind me. My life in that city was horrible. While the ships with the new convicts kept coming in, there was still life in the town. But all those other guys? No thanks. Maybe it's because we're on an island. Well, those days are over. I'm finished with Eldritch.
Why?
He's a wimp. When the bandits dragged me off, he didn't lift a finger to help me.
And? How's it going?
Listen, if you want something to eat, go to Snaff. If you want something to drink, you're in the right place.
What do you know about the attempt on Esteban's life?
Nothing at all.
Interesant. Hai să rupem conexiunile, după cum a zis. Dar hai să vorbim și cu Logan.
How's it going with you?
Well, at least I'm in now. Lucia brews some wicked liquor, but Esteban won't let me into the mine. At any rate, not yet. He's giving me another job.
And? What does he want from you?
There was an attempt on Esteban's life. He wants to know who's behind it. Esteban thinks that Snaff is involved. I'm supposed to keep an eye on him.
What do you know about the attempt on Esteban's life?
You're looking for the guy who's behind it, huh? But I don't know anything about it. How could I? I was still in the swamp then.
A dreptate.
I'll come back later.
În fine, hai să zicem lui fraierică ăsta că nu
Hey.
ai de-a face cu el.
I've changed my mind. We aren't working together anymore.
Then what do I still need you for, you bum?
Hey, people! Look who we have here! What you waiting for?
Tell me, why did Senyan yell, "Look who we have here"?
Unpaid debts. Do you have a problem with that?
No, man, I don't have a problem with it. Quite the
Aka capul.
opposite. The bastard worked for Esteban.
Zău?
What do you have against Esteban?
All that swine thinks about is money. Every few days, one of us gets eaten by a crawler. But Esteban just won't send any fighters into the mine. And why? Those guys belong to Raven's bodyguards, and Esteban is scared shitless to tell them. He'd rather let us get killed.
What do you know about the attack?
Hey, man, I didn't have anything to do with it.
E clar că știi ceva, dar nu vrei să-mi zici.
You look like a digger.
I am a digger. The last time I was in the mine, I worked my ass off.
What happens to the gold from the mine?
Doris collects it and then distributes it. No one is allowed to keep what he mines. Everybody gets only a part of the gold. That way even the hunters and guards get their share. I think that's okay. Since we've had that rule, there have been fewer deaths and the miners still get more than the guys who hang around outside.
Unde e posterul ăstuia, nu știu. Hai să vorbim cu ăștia alții.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Lennar. Welcome to the Diggers Camp.
Diggers? I thought this was the bandits' camp.
Right, but the bandits are only here today. So,
Can you teach me anything about gold mining?
certainly. But if I teach you something, you'll be able to mine more gold.
That's why I'm asking.
Sure. But if you can mine more, it's only fair I get a share of it.
Well,
You might as well give him a share in advance. Well, let's say 50 gold pieces.
Ha, bine, mă, ia.
teach me something about gold mining.
Good. Regular swings will take you forward. Don't overdo it. But also, don't fall asleep swinging. And don't always strike at the same spot. Try to work around a good-sized nugget. Do that, and you're on the way to becoming a master digger.
Așa, hai să vorbim.
About the attack on Esteban.
Yes?
Do you have any idea who was behind it?
Sure. Let me tell you. I bet that Emilio is behind this. He always ran to the mine like a crazy man. He dug as much as he could. But since the attack, he's been sitting on his bench, not budging an inch. It's obvious. To get into the mine, he has to have a red stone from Esteban. I bet he doesn't dare look him in the eye.
What would Emilio get out of Esteban's death?
What do I know? Maybe he has a pal in the mine who would take over Esteban's place then. Yeah, that would make sense.
Mersi, frate. Hai să mai vorbim cu unul de aici.
Hi,
What you want?
where do I get a pickaxe?
Go to Juno the Smith. But even if you have a pick, that don't mean that you can get into the mine. If you want to get in, you have to talk to Esteban. Don't even bother going to Thor's. He'll only let you in if you have a red stone.
Tell me, what do you think of Esteban?
Hey, he's the boss here. He's all right, I think. He always lets the good boys into the mine, the ones who know something about mining, I mean.
And you know something about mining?
I'm the best.
Și mă vezi și pe mine?
What do I have to know about mining gold?
Well, there's something you should know. I
Mă rog, hai să
went
trecem peste astea, că sunt discuții inutile.
About the attack on Esteban.
Yeah?
Do you have any idea who's behind this?
Why do you want to know?
Și aici sunt răspunsuri, trebuie să-i dați răspunsul corect. Dacă îi dați răspunsul greșit, nu mai vorbește cu voi. Și răspunsul corect, eu vreau să vorbesc cu tine.
I want to talk to the guy.
So? And what do you want from him?
Și aici este... Am niște informații, am o informație interesantă pentru el.
I have some interesting information for him.
You're in cahoots with the guy who ordered the assassination, aren't you?
Și zici nu.
Absolutely not.
Good. I'll tell you what I know. When the attack took place, I was trying to get my pickaxe from Juno the Smith, but he wasn't there.
And?
Usually he's always there. Very suspicious if you ask me.
Mersi. Hai să vorbim cu Emilio, care ne-a spus fiindcă...
Why aren't you in the mine now?
I was in the mine long enough and slaved away until I was about to fall over. Now I need a few days' rest. Before I get my next red stone.
Lenar told me a bit about you.
Lenar? That guy's an idiot. He must have noticed.
He said you haven't been in the mine since the attack happened.
I don't know anything.
Help me find out who was behind the attack.
No, I don't want anything to do with it.
If an idiot like Lenar notices that you're behaving oddly, it won't take long before Esteban finds out too.
Shit. I'll tell you one name. Nothing
capelga.
more.
I'm listening.
Juno. Go to Juno. He must know something about this business.
Mersi. Hai să aprindem o torță, că s-a întunecat. Și să mergem la Juno, care, știți, tot din Gothic 1 este fierarul. Fierarul nostru bătrân.
It looks like you're a master of your craft.
I've heard that before. Did you bring the steel?
Steel? No, I think you're confusing me with...
Somehow you seem familiar. Do we know each other from somewhere?
Sure, from the old camp.
The old camp, right. You're that curious guy. I thought she was dead.
Yes, everybody thinks that. Who else survived?
A few. Some fled with Raven like I did. For a lot of others, the old camp became a grave.
Tell me about your escape.
Chaos broke out the day the barrier fell. Some hid, others fled, and there was a plundering everywhere.
What did you do?
I was about to leave the camp when it turned bright very suddenly, and a scorching pain ate through my skin. I'd been struck by damn lightning. Feels like I can still hear it. Later, someone told me that Thoris found me and took me with him.
About the attack on Esteban.
What do you want from me?
I'm looking for the person behind the attack.
And why are you coming to me about that?
I thought you might know something about that business.
I don't know anything.
I've heard a few things about you.
So?
I heard that you weren't in your place when the attack occurred.
What else?
Emilio spat out your name. You definitely know something about the attack.
You've been having a chat with old Emilio, eh?
And he isn't the only one who suspects you.
What's that supposed to mean, huh?
Și aici trebuie să zici, vreau să mă alătur asasinului.
I want to join forces with the assassin.
Against Esteban, really? Then prove it. I've been waiting for too long for a delivery of steel from the pirates. I suspect that Esteban captured it in order to sell it to me later at a higher price. Of course, he won't do that himself. A couple of bandits in the swamp are on his payroll.
How do you know that?
Drunken bandits talk too much.
Does this talkative bandit have a name?
His name is none of your business, but the guy you're looking for is called Juan. Anyway, I haven't seen him in the camp for a long time. You'll have to look for him in the swamp.
Ok.
Okay, I'll do it for you.
Good. We'll see if you can be trusted.
Așa, dacă mai țineți minte, noi l-am găsit pe Juan și am luat și oțelul.
I have the steel.
And? Was Juan there too?
He was.
I knew it. That rat Esteban was behind it.
Now, what about our agreement?
The man you want to talk to is waiting for you in the bar. Talk to the barkeeper.
Așa, și se pare că aproape am aflat și cine e asasinul. Hai să aflăm de la Snaff. Să ne spună el tot.
Hey! Huno sent me.
Looks like you found your man. Go on up to the next floor. Someone's waiting for you.
Hai să vedem cine este misteriosul asasin. Și se pare că da, este Fisk.
So you were behind the attack.
Yes, Esteban is in the way of my business. He won't let any of the bandits who work for me into the mine. He's making sure that everyone works for him, and only for him. That way, he can pocket a percentage of every deal and control the whole camp.
Și ce facem azi?
What are you planning?
We'll get Esteban out of the way. That means you will kill him and take his place.
As long as his bodyguards are with him, I don't have a chance.
Then we'll have to get them to leave by telling the truth.
What truth?
You have done your job. You know that I was behind the attack. Tell Esteban, and he'll send his boys to kill me. I'll expect them here. When they're gone, you can deal with the bastard and I'll take care of the guards.
Ăla e, mă, băiat. Hai să bem o poțiune înainte să ne bătem cu Esteban. Unde-s poțiunile? Așa. Bun. Acum să sperăm că nu mi-o dă. Da, eu cred că îl bat, pentru că Esteban nu e atât de fraier ca ceilalți bandiți. Folosește cum îmi place mie să-i
Don't wake him.
What?
If you want to do yourself a favor, then stay away from Skinner. The fellow is unpredictable. He killed the last guy who woke him up. Let him sleep, for everybody's sake.
Deci să-i Skinner. Ia să-l bătăm și pe Skinner, că deja e...
Why did you wake me, eh? I bet you don't even know. No, don't say anything. It's too late for excuses. Now you have two choices. You can fight me and my Betty, or you can try to run away. In your place, I'd run.
E, na. Hai, nu faci fraieric. Mai că stai ca fraier.
Hang on! Give it your all!
Așa, și ăsta... La torța Betty. E o sabetul de agilitate. Să vedem ce găsim în cutie. Bun, 120 de monede. Sabia ăstuia e o sabetul de agilitate, dar... Pe lângă faptul că cere mai multă dexteritate, nu ne dă talent în arme ușoare. De care e prost. Hai să schimb torța și să dorm. Să bătem pe Esteban dimineață. Lăsăm pe Fisk să stea acolo în tavernă o noapte întreagă. Bun, hai la Esteban. Să vedem ce are de comentat.
You already know what I think.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
About the assignment.
Listen, I have other things I have to take care of.
I thought you might be interested in knowing who was behind the attack.
Who is it? Tell me his name so my guards can wring his neck.
The traitor Fisk is behind it. At the moment, he's sitting in the bar unsuspecting and drinking.
Ha! Well done, kid. My guards will take care of him. You heard him, boys. Go get Fisk.
That's no secret.
And what happens next?
What happens next? I'll tell you what happens. Fisk will die a painful death, and everyone in the camp will find out about it. That'll be a warning to all of them.
Do I get a red stone now?
Yeah, you did your job well. Someone like you has no business in the mine. I can use you much better out here.
I used to say that myself.
You'll stay in the camp and continue working for me.
As if I didn't have enough problems.
Are you trying to play me for a fool? There was never a question of me working for you.
It isn't everyone who gets an offer like this, but if you don't want it, you're free to leave the camp.
How about if you keep your word and give me a red stone?
Hey, one more word. And my guards will have to hurt you too.
What guards?
What? Oh, I see. You're trying to pull a fast one. Just you wait.
Așa, deci hai că Esteban e... Ăsta atacă de 2 ori, da?
Don't take any crap! Yeah, that's the ticket! Yeah, that's the ticket!
Păcat că a fost prea slab. Se pare că avem și Baltag, am luat și pe tăblițele roșii de piatră, da? Și cu tăblițele astea, cu una din tăblițele astea putem să intrăm și noi, hai să vorbim și cu Fisk. Se pare că au omorât deja bodyguardul lui Esteban, noi ciordim tot ce pe ei, bineînțeles. Suntem niște necrofagi jocului și Fisk.
Esteban is finished.
I've waited for this for a long time. I think you've got things to do now, and I need to go back to my business. So, if you need anything else, you know where to find me.
Da, foarte tare. Încheiem episodul acum și în episodul următor vom urca în The Upper Quarter, partea superioară a taberei bandiților, pentru că era imposibil să fie gata până acum. Bine, prieteni, asta a fost episodul. Noi ne vedem în episodul următor. La revedere!